Got Nick Battle on the line from Nino's Corner. So right here on YouTube, you just type it into the search bar. You can check out his work covering Texas football. Recruiting's not been the issue.
No.
Whether that be under Charlie Strong or under Tom Herman, you typically see Texas in the top 5 to 10 in the nation. It's been development. It's been other things, maybe finding the right fit recruit for the system. And again, not an issue with Steve Sarkisian.
No.
You would think he's starting to haul him in as well. So recently, who are some of the headliners?
Oh, man, we got a bunch of good guys, especially on the offensive side of the ball. I guess once these kids saw Sark's offense in that national championship game, every kid wants to come play, right, just for him. So especially at the wide receiver position, we got Evan Stewart, top 5 wideout in the country. Kid's a burner, too, on the field, man. He, I think he ran a 10.67, last year in the 100-meter dash. So that, actually equates to a no-kidding 4.4. So, it's like that's a verified time for him. We got Winfield. This kid, I think, is going to be a sleeper. He's like the number 6 guy in the country when it comes to wideouts, but he's getting kind of like left out here, right? Because we got Evan Stewart. But this kid, Winfield, is a monster when it comes on that field. He runs some of the most seamless routes. It's just easy for him. It's just so natural for him. So he is a very good wideout too. Those two are the kind of guys that Sark wants in his team is speed. He wants speed, and more speed, especially at that wideout position. So we got that. We got the quarterback Murphy, from California, 5-star talent. He's really good too. And he's also a very good person that all the kids want to come play with him. He has that infectious attitude, so he's been bringing in a bunch of guys also. Then we got Jaden Blue. He's the top back in the country, so he's coming here to Texas too. So Sark's on the roll when it comes to the, just to the offensive side of the ball. He also got a couple guys just on defense also, and I think we got B.J. Allen, so he's a hell of a safety also, very rangy safety, likes to hit too. He's a really good player. And then from the previous staff, we got what's the kid's name, Jaden Gilbo, and he's a really good cornerback also. I think a top 100, 150 player, just in the country. So, we got some talent here. My favorite player though that he has gotten here on defense is Travail Johnson. He's a linebacker. He's only around 200 pounds right now, but once he gets into a real system here, like in college, and beefs up to about 225, he's your perfect linebacker for the Big 12. Rangy, fast, can go sideline to sideline. He's just very explosive also. So Sark is getting the talent. He is definitely getting the talent, especially at the skill positions on offense. What we got to hone in now is on those big uglies in the trenches. We need some offensive linemen in the worst way. And so hopefully we can pull some of these guys in where there's a Cam Dewberry, a Campbell, or a Robertson, or a actual Kelvin Banks, Jr.
So you dropped some names there at the end of your statement. As you survey the situation and keep up as much as possible, what are the names that are being thrown out as targets that we may hear about a commitment anytime in the next few weeks or months?
I am hoping Devon Campbell, the offensive lineman oh my God, that kid is probably the number 1 guard here in the country, 5-star talent. He is a fast kid to be that big. I think he's 6'4", 322 pounds. Just go to my page on Twitter. You'll see this play that I put up with him. He pulls around from the right side, hits the hole on the left side, knocks a linebacker down, right? Opens up the hole for his back to run, goes back down the field, hits a safety, knocks him on the butt. His back runs up the sideline, and this kid at 320 pounds runs stride for stride with his back to go to the end zone for a touchdown. That is the kind of athlete that we need here on the offensive line. Some big uglies that are no kidding fast and big. That's 2 things you can't teach, right, Mark? You can't teach size and you can't teach speed, right?
That's a crazy combination. I say it all the time when people call me here and they're like, did you check out this kid? Did you check out that kid in high school? And I'm like, you know what? I'm just trying to cover college football. I don't have time to watch these kids in high school. Once they get signed, I'll watch the spring game. I'll get locked in. But that play may pull me over to your channel to check that play out. I might do
check
that.
It out, man. That kid is he's a beast, man. I think he's probably, if I were, had a board, he would be my top player on the board bar none.
Because I'm a big fan of the offensive line play. They don't get enough pub. So anytime I can talk up the offensive lineman, I will do that every time, no doubt.